Hey everyone, welcome to Sportzilla Breaks. We've got Hit Parade Basketball Series 8 Random Team Break number 4 coming up. Random Team Break number 4. It filled and we are going to break that here in just a second. It is a random team break, so we take all the entrance names, randomize them 5 times, take all the team names, randomize them 5 times, see where we land, and that is the team that you have for the break. We'll get started here in just a minute, giving everybody a couple minutes to join since I jumped on a little bit fast, or a little bit after, or close to 2 o'clock. We have not had the baby yet, so we are days now past the due date. It was Wednesday, so she's actually maid of honor in her sister's wedding tomorrow. So we will. We're hoping now that he waits, the baby waits just a little bit, so we can, so Abby can make it through the wedding. As hot as that's probably going to be. Alright. Let me switch my screen over and we will get started. So, looks like we got Robert with 1 spot. Then Scott has 10 spots. Antonio took 7 spots. David Rob then took 3. Adam then took 1. David Rob took 3 more. And James took the remaining 5. So, I've got all of those names over here in the randomizer. We'll randomize it 5 times. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Scott on the top, James on the bottom. We'll put those names back in here. Scott on the top, James on the bottom. We'll take all the team names. 30 teams in the NBA. LeBron killing me last night. I was rooting for the Celtics. But maybe when they bring it home, back to Boston, they'll be able to actually play again. All right, here we go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The Bulls on the top. That's how it's going to look. 2019. And the Bucks on the bottom. Probably not where the Bucks are going to land just based on how the team's going, but I was rooting for Milwaukee. Alright, let me switch the screen back here. Those all line up. Oh, there we go. Alright, looks like we got Scott with the Bulls, Adam with the Wizards, David with the Kings, Antonio with the Thunder, Scott with the Nuggets, Antonio with the Hawks, Scott with the Celtics, David with the Magic, Spurs, Knicks, James with the Rockets, Antonio with the Pacers, Scott with the Pelicans, David with the 76ers, Scott with the Mavericks, David with the Clippers, Scott with the Cavaliers, Robert with the Pistons, Antonio with the Raptors and the Suns, Scott with the Lakers, Antonio with the Timberwolves, Scott with the Nets, Antonio with the Grizzlies, James with the Hornets, Scott with the Warriors, James with the Heat, Scott with the Jazz, James with the Blazers, and the Bucks. Alright, let's see what we got. This is number 89 out of 100. Good luck, everybody. I guess I should move my screen so I can make sure I'm on screen. There we go. Alright. Normally the team is not on the basketball, so it goes by the team they're either currently on If they're not currently on a team, then it goes to the team that they played for the longest. See what we got. Alright, good luck, everybody. It's not Golden State with the Cavs again. Yeah, I agree. LeBron's been in the finals, what, every year for 7 or 8 years? I'd like to change it up a little bit. Alright, wrapped up so we don't get to see it yet. Look at this. This is different. David Adams. Certification. Look at the ball. Huh. Haven't had that. David Adams certification. We've got AJ Sports World as well, which that tells me a little bit about who it's what team it's probably going to be. But I'm going to let you look at that signature, and I'm going to look it up real quick, and we'll see where he's sitting. But I got a pretty good idea based on that AJ Sports World. Let's see. Told you the name yet. I don't know that you're going to get it. I'm looking at that signature, and I don't think that's something you're going to get. Ooh, I was wrong. All right, so it's going to go to the team that he played for the longest. He actually had his career from 2010 till 2016. So it's going to go to the team that he played for the longest. So it is going to be, well, it's Grievous Vasquez Rodriguez. Grievous Vasquez Rodriguez is who the player is. He is from Venezuela. Round 1 pick 28 overall in the 2010 draft. Point guard, shooting guard. Let's see, 11, 12, 13 with the Hornets. 3 with the Hornets. 13, 14, 15 with Toronto. So 3 and 3. So it's going to be between the Hornets and Toronto. So let's see. Toronto is Antonio. Let me find where Charlotte Hornets. James. So it's going to be a random between James and Antonio. Let me switch back over to the random screen. Oh, man. We go 5 on this one as well. Whoever's name's on top at the end, that is who gets it. Antonio and James. 5 times to see who gets it. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, 5th and final time. Good luck. 5. James takes it. James, that is yours. James taking the hit. All right. It looks like Jermaine Fredette. It did for a second, but it is not. Mr. Vasquez with his 21 and number 21 on there after it. I thought by the AJ, that's normally something that one of the Canadian teams. They're pretty much all that does those certifications. So I was thinking it was Toronto, but it makes sense. Maybe it was, yeah, well, it was already, yeah, he was 2010, so they weren't Vancouver anymore, so, no. All right, that is going to James. All right, guys, thanks for breaking with us.